So, in case of biological control, we are utilizing parasitism and lysis property of the biocontrol agent. Especially, you know that trichoderma, even in bacillus, so many even that is bacterial biocontrol agents are there, fungal biocontrol agents. What they are doing in parasitism means they are taking the food from them and they are utilizing the pathogenic, that is hyperparasitism. Actually, a pathogen is a parasite. So this microorganism biocontrol agent is parasitising a parasite. So it's known as hyperparasite. So there are a lot of examples in case of trichoderma. The best one is trichoderma. And second, the property mechanism of action is antibiosis, production of antibiotic compounds and kill the biocontrol agent. Okay, phenazine compounds like Pseudomonas fluorescens. So many compounds are there. Competition. Next important thing is competition. That is biocontrol bacteria fungus. They compete for food, especially siderophore production in case of this one, no? The fluorescent siderophores, angirators. If it is they are taking even in pseudobacterium, pyoidins produced by Pseudomonas fluorescens, chelate, iron available in the soil. So that will be deficient to the pathogens and all. They will be malnutrition for this ions and all. They will not get enough ions and all. They will die because of that. That is known as complication. And they are having also known as more CSA, competitive saprophytic ability. Most of the biocontrol agents having CSA, competitive saprophytic ability is much higher than the pathogen. So they will utilize the organic matter and they will degrade it and they will use by themselves, and that will almost all area for the space as well as nutrition. Space they will occupy and they will take the nutrients also. So that is why the competition and suppressing the pathogen growth. Okay. Other than that, induced systemic resistance is another mechanism of action. That is, majority of the biocontrol agents which are surviving in the rhizospheric area or in the phylospheric area, mainly in the rhizospheric area, they will be act as a stimuli for inducing. The plant will think that നമ്മുടെ റൂട്ട് സിസ്റ്റത്തിലുള്ള വേരിലുള്ള നമ്മുടെ മൈക്രോ ഓർഗാനിസത്തിന്റെ പ്രസൻസ് പ്ലാന്റ് വിചാരിക്കുകയാണ് ഇതൊരു പാത്തജൻ വരികയാണെന്ന്. അപ്പൊ അത്തരം പാത്തജൻ ആണോ എടുത്തുള്ള രീതിയിലേക്ക് പ്ലാന്റിന് ഒരു റെസിസ്റ്റന്റ് മെക്കാനിസത്തിനായിട്ടുള്ള തയ്യാറെടുപ്പുകൾ എടുക്കാൻ ഇങ്ങനെ പറ്റും ഈ പ്രസൻസ് ഓഫ് ഈ ബയോകൺട്രോൾ ഏജൻസിനെ കൊണ്ടുപോയിട്ട്. അത് കുറച്ച് സ്റ്റിമുലസ് കൊണ്ടാണ്, കെമിക്കൽ സ്റ്റിമുലൈ കൊണ്ടാണ് അത് പറ്റുന്നത്. സോ അത് എൻ്റെ സിസ്റ്റം ഓഫ് പ്ലാന്റ്സിൽ മൊത്തത്തിൽ പ്ലാന്റിന്റെ മൊത്തം സിസ്റ്റത്തിൽ അത്തരം കെമിക്കൽസ് സിഗ്നൽ മോളിക്യൂൾസ് പാസ്സാവുകയും സ്പെഷ്യലി അത് ജാസ്മോണിക് ആസിഡ് അതുപോലെ എത്തിലീൻ പാത്വേനെ ആക്ടിവേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് അത്തരം കോമ്പൗണ്ട്സുകൾ വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പിന്നീടുള്ളൊരു പാത്തജൻ ഇൻഫെക്ഷനെതിരെ ഒരു ഡിഫൻസ് ആയിട്ട് അത് ആക്ട് ചെയ്യും. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് നോട്ട് ആസ് ഇൻഡ്യൂസിങ് the systemic resistance, induced systemic resistance. That is by the microorganism which is present in the rhizospheric area. Okay, so that is generally the soil isolation of trichoderma. I am not telling you, it is dilution plate technique. Remember, isolation is dilution plate technique. Okay, dilution of trichoderma. Okay. And the mechanism testing for the antagonistic effect of this microorganism will test by using dual culture techniques. You remember techniques, dual culture techniques. Okay. Mass production generally used to produce in mass production is in generally molasses, yeast, and water mediums and all. And even we are utilizing even in generally. After now potato broth also we are using potato dextrose broth. That then we are mass multiplying those things in the talc powder. We will be mixing with the talc powder and supplying to the farmers and all. Generally we will be adding the sticky material like carboxymethyl cellulose. Okay, that also you can remember. CFU, you remember, in case of fungus, we used to maintain CFU of 10 raised to 6. In case of actinomyces, that is 5 generally. In case of, 5, yeah. No, the actinomyces, no, that is in the case of soil isolation. Maximum CFU you will get about the bacteria, that is 10 raised to 8. 5 and 6 range you will get actinomyces. 4 range, that is 10 raised to 4, 5 will be there in case of fungus. Soil isolation. But in case of product, we have to assure the quality. In case of Pseudomonas, we have to maintain 10 raised to 8 CFU. In case of fungus, trichoderma, we will be maintaining of 10 raised to 6 CFU per gram of talc formulations. Okay, remember that. Then other than trichoderma, Bacillus subtilis, there are bacterial antagonistic, bacterial and biologically controlled agent. Okay, Pseudomonas and Bacillus subtilis. Okay, just remember those things. Pseudomonas fluorescens are there. Okay, Bacillus subtilis are there. Okay, right. Not telling about the mass multiplications and all. Right. These are all the this not required that one. Botanicals is not that much important, but we are not talking about much on botanicals and all. I think majority of the portions.